what happens. You have to wait for 1 hour.
1 hour it took you guys to get here. And look what we have. Rain.
Alright, kick back, relax and grab yourself a beverage. A hop if you wanna just bounce to my leverage. The evidence, as they say, is in the pudding. So show me the money like my name was Cuba Gooding. It ain't fool's gold, it's gold, fool. Can't stop, won't stop, keeping it old.
So the first day of filming, we were all ready to start shooting the film after having it all planned out, and we had our storyboard and shot list all ready to go. But we actually had a little bit of a crisis the night before when Josh actually burnt his hand on a coffee machine and went to hospital, but we didn't know. All we knew is that he was in the hospital.
People saying I was dead. Luckily I'm not. I'm here to finish the film.
Later in the night we eventually found out, and we were all good to go the next day. The next day, Josh and Izzy were a little bit late, and anyway, we all met up at the bus stop, and when we got all set up, it began to rain just about immediately. So we had to pack it all straight back up, and we went down the road to the closest place that we could stay for a little while. What are you making, Billy?
An origami frog.
We were in there for probably about an hour and a half, and we walked back up to the bus, and we got the bus shot, and then we went down the road and got the bridge shot. So the big bridge that goes over the freeway. I think that's all of that day. It's day one. Day two was the early morning day, because the main character wakes up early morning, and we didn't want to do too much in post as far as like darkening it, so we decided to be there as early as possible. The plan was to actually shoot at 5, so we were all up at about 4 AM, but by the time we got there, it was a little bit too dark, so there wasn't actually any light there at all. But first we had to break the mirror.
We found a mirror yesterday and we were gonna...
I'm just gonna start really slow because I don't know how like...
Dude, you have to just do one massive crash.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Are you ready? Just got this. Take your hand off.
That's great, Josh. Okay, Josh first. We might need a new tool to crack this mirror.
That is not how to break a mirror.
That's actually going to do like... That was the worst idea ever.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I didn't... Oh.
Maybe you do that.
Billy got it! We were really fortunate as there was this old house that was just near our school that was set to be taken down for renovation, which we were able to use, and when we took a look inside, we instantly knew that that was where we were going to shoot. Okay.
Do it again because I said action. Exactly. Alright, after I say action, right?
Just chuck it directly at Billy's face. Oh, knock me out.
What are you doing?
Waiting to catch a bag.
Sounds so ridiculous. So after we shot the morning house scene, we went down for breakfast.
Did any of us have a shot?
One of the shots we got for this film was in a fruit store, and the people in there were super nice. We got all our filming done really easy, really quick. We're probably in there for like an hour and a bit, but they were super helpful with everything.
If you're going to do television, you've got to learn to hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
Up, up, and away we go. Up, up, and it's making me glow. Up, up, and away we go. Up, up, and liking it. Up, up, and away.
Now, day 3 and 4, well, the reason why I say 3 and 4 is because both of them were kind of half days. What was happening, the plan was I stayed at Jaya's place on the first day, and we were going to shoot in the evening while Josh and Izzy shot in the morning on the next day. And then we were going to go down and do the end scene. But we didn't actually get a heap done because it began raining again. It's raining. And I really don't want to be out right now. Go! We don't actually have any form of stabilization, so Adobe Warp Stabilizer was pretty much one of the biggest tools that we used in this to get some of these shots. Shots like the bridge and the nail polish shot were all done with a monopod. With the bridge shot, all I did was I had the camera on here. Unfortunately, I didn't get any video of it. And I just held the strap back and pushed it forward. It didn't look so great then, but then add the warp stabilization and it ended up looking like a slider shot. So since it rained the next day, even though we met up with Josh and Izzy, me and Jai that is, we planned to head down to shoot the couch scene. However, since we didn't, we just ended up getting lunch, as we usually do. Where are we, Jai? Getting food because it's raining, and as usual, hungry because it's always raining when we go filming. Yeah.
I'll get some teriyaki chicken.
Chicken teriyaki toasted with Old English. That is the way to go, man.
Huh?
What you getting yours?
Meatballs and cheese.
Meatballs, you weirdos.
Day 5 was easily the biggest day and the most fun day in my opinion. We shot the couch scene just down at the rock plateau, which was really close to a place where Josh was moving to.
Right near my new house that I've just moved to recently, there is this really nice rock plateau in some bushland.
Josh kept the couch, the 3-seater couch, in a basement type area in his new house.
I hadn't been to my new house for a little while as we're still in the moving process, but we arrived at my new house and the couch was extremely mouldy.
So what's happening?
Foresty shit. Well, it's damp in there.
It's actually clean right now. What's up? Tasty.
Oh, I need a new sponge.
Izzy and Jai were quite reluctant to sit on that couch.
After we cleaned up the couch, we carried everything down to the rock plateau. We got a little bit rushed here because we really wanted to get it down, but it ended up being okay. But yeah, carrying a 3-seater leather sofa probably about 100 meters down the road or so wasn't much fun.
I just really want him to drop it. Like,
I think I get a cloth because there's still mold on it.
There's cloths outside.
defeated.
It's like putting my spot. This is like half it. It's not even. It's like hard to tell. And also we had to bring the generator, work lights, lamps, just all sorts of stuff that we had to bring down and cable it up and set it all up. So filming the scene was a lot of fun because it was definitely the most interesting scene in my opinion, and we had all of the cameras set up and it was shooting at night, this really nice rock plateau, this couch, and it was just a really great setup. And when we were down there we actually realized we didn't have any tea.
And of course we'd forgotten any tea, so what else are you gonna use? Go get some tea, James.
Yeah! We forgot tea, so there's a puddle over here. I don't want to scratch it, that's all.
Same again.
That's sexy
Oh,
tea.
yummy.
Smells like river.
For this film we used a Rode Video Mic Pro, super handy microphone. It doesn't pick up audio from around or behind too much. It's mainly the audio from the front that it picks up, so that's super handy when you're filming certain scenes that you need to get that single directional microphone happening. It's really handy.
So I hope you enjoyed the film Rendezvous, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to give out some shout outs and thanks to some of the guys that gave us some music. So shout out to Stratford CT and Dan Bombard and Winter Inter from Stratford CT for letting us use their tracks. Shout out to our friends Jester, who are friends of ours at school, and they let us use the final track, Show You. So go check out their SoundCloud, I'll leave it all in the description. And finally, Can't Stop Won't Stop for letting me use their track Up and Away in this video. Thank you.